So let's talk about some of the things that you need to know about the smart credit system. So here's the facts. Everybody's interested in credit. You need credit for everything that you do. If you're looking for a job, oftentimes you need credit. If you are applying for a loan, you need to have great credit. You know, everybody is interested in credit. The insurance, the premium that you pay on insurance is often determined based on credit. We also know that the smart credit system launched in June of 2016. It's hard to believe, but we've already had this product now for the last 2 years. The name has been revised a couple of different times. If you will remember, it started off as the Smart Money System. It then went to the Smart Credit Repair System, and it is now the Smart Credit System. And I think that's where we're going to be at for the rest of the time. Also, this product has become a staple product inside of myEcon. You know, when we created this product, we really didn't think that the product was going to be what it has become. It was a good product. We put it into our income shifting membership for our members. We made it available for retail sales. And, you know, I think that's where we just kind of left it. And here lately, this product has been really been a focal point inside of myEcon. So that's something that's interesting. The other thing about this product is that it offers a high return, high reward. If you'll remember, we dibbled and dabbled in the credit repair products and services before the smart credit system. We had a couple of companies that would actually do it for you, and those things were really they caused us to have a lot of risk and a lot of liability. And the nice thing about our smart credit system is that it offers low risk, it offers low liability. Why? Because we educate you. We educate you on how to fix, repair, and maintain your credit. And the education process is a lot more valuable than the actual doing of the credit repair. See, one of the things that I always tell people is that you shouldn't outsource your personal finances. You know, I outsource someone cutting my grass. I outsource people washing my car, but I don't outsource my personal finance. That's something that you really should be mindful of, and your credit is part of your personal finance. So we think that it's important for you to take the smart credit system, learn how to fix, maintain, repair your credit so that you won't find yourself in that situation ever again. Now let's talk about the competition, the myEcon competition out there that has credit repair. I want to talk about the competition, and the reason why I'm talking about the competition, I'm not going to name any companies per se, but what I want you to do is I want you to understand what makes us different and what makes us stand head and shoulders above anything else that's out there. I truly understand that what we have with the smart credit system is truly heads and shoulders above anything else out there when it comes to credit repair. And I don't just say that because I'm a myEcon associate. I don't say that because I was the guy who put this together. I don't say that because of that, but there's something very unique about what we offer inside of the smart credit system. So it has a low cost but high value. Low cost but high value. Even if you retail this product, the retail cost is $99 one time. $99 one time. So it has a low cost, but it offers high value, and the value being that you learn how to fix, retain, and maintain your credit. Fix, repair, and maintain your credit. Those are the things that you learn with this product. There's a lot of other products out there that say that they do the same thing, but it costs you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for people to fix their credit when they could do it for the low cost that we offer. The next thing is that it's easy to explain. Now, one of the reasons why I think this product has really taken off is because everybody understands credit. Credit is not something that has to be taught to anyone, that has to be explained to them. everyone understands what credit is and how credit works and how it affects you. So it's easy to explain. It's a product that's very, very easy to explain. This product also empowers the user. So again, we're not telling you that we're going to do it for you. Instead, what we're saying is we're going to show you how to do it yourself. And there's a lot of value that's added to this. The reason why I say that is because I've spoken with several individuals who have companies that do credit repair. They fix people's credit. And the one thing that each one of them have told me is that they typically get repeat customers over and over and over again over a period of time. As they fix someone's credit, it is not uncommon for them to see that person 2 years again, 3 years down the road, for that person to come back and need to have that process done for them all over again. So see, they never learned what it was that caused them to get into that situation. With the smart credit system, you actually learn how to fix and repair your own credit, and then you learn how to maintain that. And that should empower you. That empowers you to have good credit for the rest of your life. It also allows you to focus on the whole score. So the smart credit system focuses on the entire score. And I'm going to be talking about the score system, but here's what I mean by the entire score. Most of the competition, most of the people out there that are doing credit repair, they only focus on getting negative items removed from your credit report. They only focus on getting negative items removed from your credit report. Now, that accounts for 35% of your score, and that's the largest part of your score. But 35% is still not larger than 65% of the rest of the score. So what we do is we focus, not only do we focus on the 35% of the score, but we focus on all of the other aspects that affect your score so that we focus on that whole score. That's the difference. I need you to start understanding that particular key, because that's a huge factor in that we focus on the whole score. And myEcon offers a very unique solution to a credit problem that no other credit repair company offers. We offer a very unique solution to the problem. Let's talk about that just for a moment. I want to talk about the whole score. And we address the entire score, but the first score is your payment history. This is how well you have paid your bills on time. And of course, 35% of your score is based on payment history. And so what myEcon does, or what the smart credit system does, is we go out and we challenge all of the negative items that are on our credit report. And those negative items are challenged so that the person or the company that's reporting that, they have to prove that that is accurate and valid. So we challenge that. And many people have experienced their scores improving because the creditor was unable to correctly verify that this indeed was their debt. They were unable to validate it, and they had to remove those things. So those letters that you send off, we've got 4 letters that go along with your credit, smart credit system. Those 4 letters have helped clean up a lot of the payment history. And ladies and gentlemen, this is where most of the credit repair industry focuses on. They focus on this 35%. But myEcon does more than that. You see, the 30% is called credit utilization. Credit utilization basically is how much credit do you have available and how much of that credit that you have available are you already using. So let me give you an example. If you got a credit card that has $1,000 limit on that credit card, and you got $900 that you got on the credit card, you're at a 90% credit utilization. Now, the higher the utilization, the worse it is for your credit score. So the standard is to be under 30% or better. 30% or better or lower is what you want your credit utilization to be. This is where most other companies cannot compete with myEcon, because How does a credit repair company help you with credit utilization? How do they help you with credit utilization? They don't. But what myEcon has is myEcon has a system called the income shifting membership. They have income shifting that helps you deal with credit utilization. Think about this for a moment. With income shifting, I'm able to take my W-4. I'm able to adjust that. I'm able to get some cash back. And then I'm able to take that cash that I got from my W-4, and I'm now able to start doubling down on my debt. See, that's the secret. That is the solution. That is the special thing that myEcon offers that no other debt repair company can offer. We offer a solution to lower your credit utilization, which is worth 30% of your credit score. I want you to think about that for a moment as you look at this slide. 35% of your credit score is the payment history, and that is the largest percentage of your score. However, the next largest percentage, which is almost the same, is credit utilization, 30%. No company out there can show you how to minimize your debt or help you with minimizing your debt like myEcon can, because we offer the income shifting membership. We offer a way to adjust your W-4 to get more money back. We offer you a way of starting a home-based business to lower your taxes. Now you use that money to start lowering down your debt. We also offer business income so that you can create some income in this business that helps you, again, take that money, apply it to your debt, and eliminate your debt. So that's the special thing that myEcon offers when it comes to credit utilization. You see, there's only two ways that you can improve your credit utilization. The first way is to pay down the debt, and that's the most preferred way. The second way is to increase your credit limit. Now, if you were following me on Facebook earlier this week, I got a letter from my credit card company, Capital One, and they doubled my credit limit. They doubled my credit limit. Now, I want to give you a strategy on what I did to get them to double my credit limit. This is only for those of you that are disciplined with this. Again, credit utilization is worth 30% of your score. The way that you improve your credit utilization is by paying down your debt. But you can also improve your credit utilization by getting an increase in your credit limit. So here's what I did about a year and a half ago. I stopped using my bank debit card. Totally, just stopped using it. And I just started using Capital One, my credit card, exclusively. Everything that I purchase, I don't care if it's a hamburger, a piece of chewing gum, everything I purchase, I put it on my Capital One. But here is the trick. Every week, I pay off what I spent that week. So every week, I send Capital One a payment to pay off what I borrowed for the week. So I never pay any interest on the money that I borrow on my Capital One card, because every week I'm paying it off. I pay it off every week. I don't let my balance go any higher than what I can pay off. So I never am charged any interest at the end of the month. And because of that, Capital One has been tracking me, and they've seen that I charge and then I pay off. I charge and I pay off. And so what they've done is they've increased my credit limit twice in the last year. And this last credit limit, they doubled my credit limit. So I went from $4,500 to $9,500. That's what it was. So that was one way, or another way to increase your credit or to improve your credit utilization is to increase your credit limit. All right, so now we talked about the 35%, the 30% of the score. The next is credit history, length of credit history. Now, we address this in our smart credit system. How do you increase your credit history? Well, one of the best ways of increasing your credit history is by getting someone who has a credit card that has a good history on that credit card. They've got a good length of credit history on that credit card, and to have them put you down as an authorized user. Now, this is just a simple way of getting that credit history, because when you do that, you basically are adopted into that credit card history. So let me give you an example. I have two teenage children that are going to college. And so they are now in college, and I know that very shortly as they graduate out of college, they're going to need to go do some things where they may need credit. So what have I started doing? I took my son, I put him on my credit card as an authorized user. Capital One sent me a credit card with his name on it. I got it in the mail and I cut it up because he's not going to use the card. I don't want him to use my card. I'm not foolish. But I do want him to have my credit history on that Capital One card. As soon as I did that, his score jumped up about 125 points. So that is extremely, extremely valuable. So we teach you how to get credit history inside of the smart credit system. Again, most companies are not teaching you about the credit history. That accounts for 15% of the score. The next piece is new credit. New credit accounts for about 10% of your credit score. Now, for many people, they think that this is a catch-22. It's a catch-22 because they said, well, if I could get new credit, I wouldn't be in the situation that I'm in. I can't get new credit because my credit's bad. How do I get new credit if I got bad credit? Well, here's what you do. We've got some companies in our smart credit system that will allow you to actually use credit or get credit from them in a very unique way. So there's one company that we have listed in the smart credit system. What it will do is it will actually take $500 or $1,000. They've got two programs, $500, one's for $500, another one's for $1,000. And what this company will do is they'll take that money and they'll put it in a CD account. And they will freeze the CD account so that you can't touch the money. So there's no risk to them at all. This is how they're able to do this. They take the CD account or the money, put it in a CD account. They freeze it so that you cannot use it, but then you have to pay on the CD. So if you got a $500 CD, they give you payments of $50 a month, and you have to pay $50 a month until you pay $500, and then at that point they unfreeze the CD, and then you can use the money for whatever you want. But then those $50 payments over the last 10, 12 months, those $50 payments are counted as payments to a debt, if you will. So it allows you to get payment history. It allows you to get new credit by the company actually creating a CD that they freeze, and then you pay on that CD until you pay the face value of that CD. So that allows anyone with bad credit or questionable credit, it gives them the opportunity to be able to get new credit established in their name, even if they have a bad credit history, right? So that's important, okay? Very, very important. And then the last percentage, which is 10%, is called credit mix. So you have to have a mixture of credit. A lot of the algorithm for your credit score also includes credit mix. So credit mix is basically installment loans and revolving loans. So if you're applying the new credit that I just covered, that's going to be an installment loan. An installment loan is a loan that has a fixed date that the loan will actually be paid off. Revolving debt is something like a card. You charge it up, you pay it down, you charge it back up again. It doesn't have a fixed date for payoff. And so what you do with your credit mix is you get some installment loans, you get some credit cards, and that gives you that credit mix. And we talk about credit mix because you can get a prepaid credit card where you actually put it's called a secured credit card. That's really what it's called, a secured credit card, where you put $500 on a credit card, and then you can spend money off of that credit card, but it's your money that you put on that credit card. And every time you pay on that credit card, it logs that as a payment to a credit card. So you can get credit mixed by doing a secure credit card. So see, what myEcon teaches in the smart credit system is we teach each of the different variations of your credit score, right? There are 5 different pieces that determine your credit score, and we give you solutions and answers to all 5 pieces. That's the difference. When you walk away from this training here tonight, I want you to understand what makes the smart credit system different from anything else that's out there. What makes us different is most people only focus on the 35% payment history. We focus on the whole score. We address the full percentage. Now, we talked about the answers. The answers to fixing your credit is income shifting. That's what we have that is so different from anybody else out there. We talk about the W-4 adjustment so that you can get some extra cash to start paying down your debt. And then we also have the minimize expenses tool. If you look inside of the smart credit system, we show you how to start thinking about minimizing your expenses in a service so that you can free up even more cash to add that as your snowball money to begin to eliminate that particular debt. We also have debt elimination software. So we've got that debt elimination software that's inside of the that's inside of the cash flow manager. The cash flow strategist has a debt elimination software. But ladies and gentlemen, here in the near future, we're going to have a standalone debt elimination software that's coming. It's coming. It's very, very near. We're going to have a standalone debt elimination software where you can just go in, put and list all of your debts, and the system will calculate your payoff. It'll tell you when you're going to pay it off. It'll tell you how much to apply to each particular debt, and it will even allow you to print off a sheet so that you can take that sheet with you so that you have your debt elimination plan in hand. So that is something that we're working on that will be here very, very shortly. So myEcon has the solutions. And so what are we offering? How do you sell this product? Well, the one thing that you need to let people know that we have 26 do-it-yourself videos. These are 26 videos that vary in time length, but I don't think the longest video is longer than 6 or 7 minutes. But to totality, it takes you about 2 hours and 15 minutes to go through the 26 videos that are there. And those videos teach you everything from how to pull your credit. They teach you how to read your credit report. They teach you how to dispute the negative items on your credit report. They even have letters that show you what to write so that you can send that in to the credit bureaus and get those negative items removed, as well as a whole lot of other things, reducing your credit utilization. All of those things are included inside of the smart credit system. There are 4 rounds of dispute letters. We call these letters 609 letters. That 609 is basically the statute for the Fair Credit Reporting Act. We use the 609 statute in the Fair Credit Reporting Act to dispute the items on our credit. And we've got 4 rounds of letters that we use to do that. So you don't have to be creative. All you got to do is just take the letters that we have listed, put in your information, and send those letters off. We have reestablished credit sources. So again, I told you we have places where you can get credit even if you have bad credit. So we've got different sources that are available to help you reestablish your credit. We've got the income shifting strategy. Again, that's something that no other company talks about. We have the minimize your expenses calculator. Again, you want to get your expenses down as low as you possibly can so that you can use that extra money to start paying off your debt rapidly, very, very fast. And then finally, we've got that debt elimination software, which basically gives you a blueprint on how you should be paying off your debt. So see, those credit repair companies out there, they don't offer everything that we offer at the price that we offer. See, we got a great thing going. We got a really, really great thing going, and that's why the buzz right now is the smart credit system inside of myEcon, because we figured out how to cover all your bases when it comes to your credit. All right? And then finally, we got an investment calculator, because as you begin to pay off your debt and become debt-free, you now have some money to start investing, and we've included an investment calculator inside of our smart credit system as well. So these are all the unique things that we offer inside of that smart credit system that should help you go out, sell the product, be able to talk to people about the product. So if you have not dug into the smart credit system, go out there and dig into it and learn about all the different things, all the different features that we have with the smart credit system. Now, let's talk about marketing, because here's something that I've noticed. I don't know how I feel about it. It's working for a lot of people, so I guess, I'm going to leave it alone. But people are marketing myEcon as if all we do is credit. And that's not all we do. We do a whole lot more than just credit. I had a gentleman come to the office today, and I was talking to him. He was brand new in the business, came to the office. I was talking to him, and he thought we were a credit repair company. Now, he's in myEcon. He is a myEcon associate inside of myEcon, and he thought we were a credit repair company. And we're not. You guys know we're much more than that. We're way much more than the credit repair company. But again, it's an easy product for people to sell, and so I get it. I understand, okay? The millennials love the smart credit system. Now, I was thinking about this a couple of weeks ago, and I said, why do millennials love the smart credit system? And here's what I had to do. I had to put myself in their shoes. I had to go back to when I was 21, 22, 23 years old. And when I was 21, 22, 23 years old, I had to ask myself, was I thinking about income shifting? Was I thinking about taking my money and paying off some debt? Was I thinking about my future? Was I thinking about my retirement when I was 21, 22 years old? Was I thinking about, let me take some of this money, let me lower my tax liability, let me take this money, put it into my 401k. So was I thinking about that at 21, 22 years old? And the answer is no, I wasn't thinking about that. But what I was thinking about at 21, 22 years old is how I can get some more stuff. How can I go out and get some more stuff? And if I got good credit, I can get some more stuff. And so I understand why the millennials love the smart credit system, is because it's something that they understand, it's something that they can gravitate to, it's something that means something that's important to them. And so millennials love it, I love it, and that's why they've been promoting it as heavily as they have online. The smart credit system is not complicated. It's not complicated. If you've gone through the smart credit system, the navigation is easy, the videos are easy, all of the content is there. It is not a complicated product. And it offers great earning potential. So for those of you who are trying to retail or retailing the smart credit system, the smart credit system retails for $99. And of that $99, we pay out $50. We pay $20 to the person who sold the smart credit system, and then we pay $30 in CV. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you get $30 of CV, you are super retailer bonus qualified, which means that you get 100% on your personal sales. So just by selling the smart credit system, one smart credit system makes you super retailer bonus qualified, which means you get 100% commission. So if you sell it, you get the $20 and you get 100% of the $30, so you make $50. So I can safely say that anybody that sells the smart credit system makes $50 because it automatically makes you super retailer bonus qualified. So that's a great earning potential. Think about that, $50. You can take home $50 for every smart credit system that you sell. The other thing that I think has helped people with marketing this online is the fact that it focuses on one product. And so when I think about marketing, sometimes in marketing, you need to focus on one thing. You got to have one message that you're focused on. And this is a great product that has that message. So it's a product that is very, very focused, and a lot of people use it for that reason. So my statement here to you tonight is that if you are using the smart credit system and you're focused on that one particular product, I'm fine with that. I think we're fine with that at corporate. Our goal and our hope is that when people come into myEcon, maybe they came into myEcon because of the smart credit system. But our hope is that once they log into myEcon, they find that there is so much more value there than just the smart credit system. And so as leaders and as upline leaders and as people who are sponsoring others into myEcon, it's your job to take them through the quick start and make sure that that person understands that, yes, you joined just for the credit, but listen, there's so much more that we have to offer. And many people that I've heard that thought that we were just credit, they have contacted me and said, man, I did not realize that we had all of these other things included inside of myEcon. And so you definitely want to make sure that people understand that so that they stick around. You got good, strong retention when people purchase the smart credit system. It has mass appeal to it. So let's talk about the smart credit system. When you use the smart credit system, it helps you improve your score. It decreases your interest rates. So we're finding now that people are improving their scores, and now they can go and refinance their car loan. They can go out and refinance some of that high interest debt that they have to a lower interest debt. When you refinance, that puts more money back into your pocket. You take that more money and you just start really rapidly eliminating that debt. And then it also puts you in position to leverage capital. Now, we don't really talk a whole lot about leveraging capital because we like to stay out of debt, but there are some times where you want to maybe purchase a home. Maybe you're in real estate and you want to buy some rental properties and things of that nature. Maybe there's a situation where you need to leverage some capital. Well, the smart credit system will help you fix, repair, and maintain your credit so that you can begin to leverage capital inside of myEcon. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the myEcon smart credit system is a credit system that is extremely valuable inside of myEcon. I wanted to give you sort of a different flavor tonight as it relates to, how you sell the product and what the selling points of the product was, what makes the product such a great product. And again, it's because we cover the entire score and we cover all 5 areas of your credit score. That's what makes the product such a great product and a product that is different than anything else that we've seen out there in the marketplace.